My grandfather asked me on my birthday which of the Zhou brothers I planned to marry. I chose the fifth son without hesitation. The elders were shocked. Everyone knew that the heiress of the Lin Corporation, me, was madly in love with the eldest Zhou son, and wouldn't marry anyone else. In my past life, I did marry Jason Zhou, but after only 3 months, I caught him canoodling with my half-sister, Lily Lin. He was tearful, begging for forgiveness. Please, it was just a mistake. I softened, but my grandfather found out and sent Lily overseas. Jason blamed me, and he hated me fiercely. Over the next few years, my family elders passed away one by one. Our market share was constantly stolen, and company secrets were leaked. I was hit by a car and died the day I discovered I was pregnant. This time around, I decided to let them be. But then, after my engagement announcement, he crashed my party, begging me to marry him. I saw Jason Zhou as soon as I left the study. He was sitting among the guests in a bespoke suit, his gaze constantly drifting towards the entrance. When he saw me, one of his buddies nudged him. Your, devoted admirer has arrived. What are you doing here? Jason glanced at me, disappointment clear in his eyes. In my past life, I would have rushed to his side to appease him, but the image of the truck hurtling towards me was still burned into my brain. So I coldly replied, "It's my birthday party. Why can't I be here?" His face darkened at my stiff tone. "Hannah, what's the meaning of this? Are you trying to pick a fight? I took time out of my schedule to attend your party, and this is how you treat me? Don't think that just because you talked to your grandfather. Our wedding is set in stone." His friends jumped in. "Yeah, Hannah, what's your attitude?" Apologized to Jason. "If you weren't constantly chasing after him, he wouldn't even bother with you." I was speechless. "If anyone here is unhappy, please leave. As for my marriage, that will be announced at Grandpa's 80th birthday next month. It's none of your business." I intended to marry the fifth son, but I hadn't even asked him yet. Although, my past life, I couldn't announce anything rashly. "Marriage?" a guest exclaimed. "So the two patriarchs are finally planning to retire, and the heir to Zhou Corporation will finally be decided." My grandfather and Mr. Zhou were lifelong friends and were long overdue for retirement, and I was the only child in my family. They'd agreed that whoever I married would get Mr. Zhou's 20% stake. In my past life, with Jason's existing 15%, he'd become the undisputed head of Zhou Corporation after marrying me. Big changes were coming to Zhou Corporation. Jason's friends were ecstatic. "Jason, you're going to be CEO." Jason's face lit up. "Hannah, don't think you've won just because you're marrying me. I hate that smug look on your face. I'll learn from my mistakes. I'll marry you, but I'm absolutely not moving into your family home. And, before we get married, we'll get your pathetic sister a job." I was about to tell him the marriage was none of his concern when I realized he'd been reborn too. In my past life, it was a Zhou household servant who alerted me to their affair. Now, he was trying to. I was about to have him thrown out when someone timidly called. Sister, Lily, her face bruised and pale, approached, drawing everyone's attention. Jason immediately rushed to her, concern etched on his face. "What happened? Who hurt you?" Before Lily could answer, Jason glared at me. "Hannah, do you always resort to these underhanded tactics?" I was about to explain when Lily interrupted.